Hey guys, Zach here, coming at you with another video. Today's video is going to be a bit different. This is like my third time trying to record this, because obviously yesterday, Pikmin 3 Deluxe got announced, and this is something that I truly do not give any flying hoots about. I do not care for the Pikmin series, it's not something that I like, but I do feel like that with this announcement, there are some implications about some things about Nintendo and what they could be doing and all that stuff. So, make sure to watch the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. This is going to be a really weirdly structured video. There's going to be like multiple different points that I'm going to go into throughout the video. So make sure to watch the whole thing, see what you guys think. And without any further ado, let's get into talking about Pikmin 3 and its implications for Nintendo. So yes, we all know Pikmin 3 Deluxe got announced yesterday, and I do think it's really, really weird. I really think they should have gone the trilogy route with this one, because obviously the first two games were pretty underplayed because they came out on the GameCube. Yes, they got new play controls on the Wii, but the first two games, and even the third game, because it's on the Wii U, are all very niche, very small. Yes, Pikmin is loved by a lot of fans, but you gotta admit, Pikmin is one of Nintendo's smaller franchises. So I think it would have been wiser for Nintendo to do a trilogy bundle, even if they just ported the first two. Didn't really do much to it besides maybe some up-resing. You know, it just would have made more sense to get people into the series by introducing them to the series from the very beginning. But regardless, this port is happening, and actually it's kind of cool because of the fact that they're actually adding some new quality content, and not just a new funky mode or a Peachette. Like, they're actually adding some new content, being a prologue, an epilogue. Co-op is now going to be a thing, except not online, which is really, really weird considering we can't really go and visit people much right now, so online gaming is probably going to be more prevalent than couch co-op for a while, so I don't know what Nintendo was thinking there. But regardless, it's happening, you know, it's going to be a full $60 title. Whether or not I think it's worth it is irrelevant, you know, it's just Nintendo. They charge $60 for all of their ports, except for Captain Toad for some reason. But I think it has more implications than just, oh, another Wii U port coming to the Switch. Wonder how many Wii U ports we're up to now on the Switch this year. Huh. Firstly, obviously with this Pikmin 3 trailer, they announced it initially on Twitter. They put out a tweet saying, oh, get ready to explore this planet, whatever. Pikmin 3 Deluxe is coming to the Switch October 30th. And that's one of those things where it's like, okay, they're announcing another game on Twitter. Which, to me, speaks to the point of, there will not be a general direct. The main reason I'm bringing this point up is because there's a big rumor right now from a guy named Jeff Grubb that there's going to be some sort of wildcard Nintendo event coming up this month. And many people, being Nintendo fans where they over-expect everything, are expecting a general Nintendo Direct. And because of this Pikmin 3 announcement happening on Twitter, I just do not see that happening. It'd be one thing if they were talking about something happening in September. You know, that would make more sense. But now, in August, you just announced like a really big game, Pikmin 3, coming to the Switch, something that people have been asking for a while. Why wouldn't you put that in a general direct? Why would you take out something really good from a general direct? Like, I don't get it. So that's why I don't think this month a general direct or a general direct mini are going to happen. Just simply because, why would you announce Pikmin 3 now if in a week or two time you'd have a direct where you could have easily announced it then and made more people like that direct? Especially recently where Nintendo has been disappointing so many people with all of their announcements. And yes, they don't promise a lot of things, but they know the name Nintendo Direct usually has a quality meaning behind it. So now that they're putting out these directs where they're showing off games that no one cares about, it's really getting people to not care for them anymore. So, what I do think is likely is I think it's possible that we're going to see another Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase. Now, hold on, wait a minute. Down the pitchfork, down, good. Listen, alright, the reason why I think this is going to happen is because Nintendo said it themselves. They want to do multiple of these throughout the rest of the year. So, a month later, a month after the first partner showcase, they're going to do another one? Highly possible. Because of a lot of the negative reaction to the last one, besides the Shin Megami Tensei, they might change the format of it a little bit, but at the end of the day, it will probably still be a Nintendo Direct mini showcase, where they show off some things that third parties have been working on. Maybe we'd see something for Bravely Default, Bayonetta if we're lucky. You know, we'll probably see stuff like that sometime this month. Or, if you want to be more optimistic and we really go into the belief of the Nintendo rumors and all that, then the Mario Direct. You know, there could very well possibly be a Super Mario themed Direct where they show off the ports of the older classic games and then the port of 3D World. They could very well possibly have a Direct specific to Mario and announce those too. But I do think it would be weird for Nintendo to have a Nintendo Direct, even if it was a mini, just showing off those ports. Like, yay, we get to play previous Mario games, but, like, is there anything new in there? And especially because of the fact that this news, if this is true, got out a while ago, since, like, March or February or something like that, and fans have had all these months to sit on it, it completely lessens the impact of the announcement, which is completely not Nintendo's fault, because they didn't leak out that information, someone else did. So if we're disappointed by this announcement, that is kind of on us. But at the same time, it is just 2 ports after all. What's next? What's new for the Mario franchise? So, if they do a Mario Direct, I would expect more than just the ports, to be honest. Next up with the speculation, this is going to get really, really dicey. Obviously, Pikmin 3 HD has been something that's been rumored for a while now, yada yada yada, but something that's been rumored for even longer is Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 was confirmed by Miyamoto years ago, like literally years ago, and no, it's not Hey Pikmin. In 2017, you know, Miyamoto came and said Pikmin 4 is in development, so Pikmin 4 is in development, apparently, unless it got canceled, which I'll get into later. So, okay, so you announced this game, you informally announced this game 5 years ago, then you tease it a little more 2 years later, and then nothing. Absolutely nothing on the game. Not even a logo, a title screen, nothing. So, it really makes me wonder, what's going on? Why is this happening? Well, now that we got the Pikmin 3 port coming along, I think it's possible that Pikmin 4 might not really be coming anytime soon. Because, here's the thing. So many people will probably be like, oh, but they're trying to gauge interest in Pikmin again. You know, they gotta release it soon. I don't think that's necessarily the case. It could very well be like a Luigi's Mansion situation, where they give us a port now, and then in about a year's time, we get an actual sequel. But the hard part about this all is that this game, if it was true that it was being developed, it started development in 2015, it should be quite far along. We should have at least seen something, an announcement. They announced Metroid Prime 4 really, really early, and Breath of the Wild 2 really, really early. So, naturally, you could be like, yeah, but they don't want to do that again. In my mind, I think the very earliest Pikmin 4 could come out is late 2021. That's the absolute earliest it could come out. Because of the fact that that's looking at it pretty optimistically, like Luigi's Mansion. Like, that's the only thing I can compare it to. But on the opposite end of the spectrum, it could be 2022, 2023 when we see Pikmin 4. Personally, I don't care that much, but I know there are a lot of Pikmin fans out there who really, really want Pikmin 4, and Pikmin fans have already played 3 to death, probably. Even though, yes, it would be great to have it on the Switch and be able to play it on the go, just like any game, you really wonder when's the next installment coming out. You said 5 years ago that there was going to be another installment, and you said it was in development and it was going well. So, 5 years later, not a single word on it. This is where one of my main problems with Nintendo comes in. They are not transparent. They're just not. You know, I wish we could actually know how development on certain games are going. You know, every single studio, if you look at different studios, usually they'll give you development updates. Updates on things that are going on. Nintendo doesn't really do that. It's just, you know, okay, we'll drop an initial reveal trailer, and we won't tell you anything until we have, like, until we're like a couple months away from the game coming out. So, I mean, it's been over a year since we heard about Breath of the Wild 2. It's been over 3 years since we heard about Metroid Prime 4. I think that fans are at least due to know what's going on. If COVID really is affecting a lot of these things, fans should at least kind of know what's going on, you know? Like, we are supporting Nintendo. We buy your systems, we buy all your games, we do all that, so at least be transparent with us and tell us what's going on. If things are being delayed, fine. If things aren't going smoothly, fine. Just talk to us. Give us some updates, news, information on games. I don't know. What do you guys think? I just think Nintendo's really lost. They're just lost their edge. Like, I know I did a whole video talking about the Paper Mario effect the other day. Make sure to go watch that if you haven't. But that's what I think the implications of this Pikmin 3 announcement are. I don't think Pikmin 4 will come out soon. I think that there's not going to be a general Nintendo Direct or a general Direct Mini for a while. It'll just keep being the partner showcases, or maybe a Mario Direct if we're lucky. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that little notification bell so you're notified of when I upload a video. And make sure to check out the merch store so that you guys can get some cool ZakPak merch and stuff. So, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.